All right, so today we're going somewhere a little bit different with this deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at a tragic event that happened in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, wow.
A day that should be, full of celebration and gratitude, and turned deadly over a noise complaint.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah.
it really highlights the contrast of, what the day should be and then what happened.
Yeah.
The source material for this deep dive is a news report from CBS Miami.
Okay.
And it features an interview with the victim's wife, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And hearing her describe what happened just makes the story even more impactful.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
picture this. It's Thanksgiving Day. We're in a condo complex, and a 72-year-old man is enjoying some music.
Okay.
And Rose told the reporter he was playing his music today. The guy said that he was playing it too loud.
Wow. So just like a typical voice complaint.
Yeah, noise complaint, something that probably happens in, apartment buildings and neighborhoods all over.
Right. All the time.
Every single day.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who hasn't had that happen at some point?
Right.
Either being on the receiving end or, unfortunately having to be the one to make the complaint.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
and I think that that's what makes this so unsettling is that it's such a,
It could be any of us.
a banal,
Yeah.
everyday occurrence.
Exactly.
And so she goes on to say, I was inside and I heard the gunshot. Boom. I went outside.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine you're inside maybe preparing a meal?
You're right.
You're catching up with family,
Yeah.
and then suddenly a gunshot rings out.
Oh, it's terrifying.
That's the reality that Rose faced
Yeah.
on this Thanksgiving.
I mean, that just highlights how quickly things can spiral,
Yeah.
right? From 0 to 100
Absolutely.
in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And it just, makes you think about, was there any opportunity
Oh,
to
yeah.
de-escalate? Was there any attempt at a conversation
Right.
before it got to that point?
Yeah, and it gets even more heartbreaking. Rose confronted the shooter, asking him why he took her husband's life.
Oh, God.
And his response was, I would shot him or he shoot me too.
Wow.
I
So, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
chilling to hear. That's
Yeah.
a complete lack of remorse,
Yeah.
and this idea that violence was the only option.
Right.
It's a very disturbing mindset.
Right. And a complete disregard for the life that he had taken.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder what led this individual to that point.
Yeah.
What factors in their life contributed to them thinking that this was the only way to resolve the situation.
Absolutely. The community held a prayer vigil trying to find solace in this senseless act. And the pastor, grappling with this tragedy, said, it is crazy how mankind has gotten to the place where we don't honor life like we should honor it.
Yeah, those are powerful words, and it really, I think, speaks to a larger societal issue.
Right.
This tragedy forces us to kind of confront some uncomfortable truths about ourselves.
About how we deal with conflict, how we value human life,
Yeah.
and the easy access to firearms.
Absolutely. The victim in this senseless tragedy was a 72-year-old man named Edward Peterson.
Edward Peterson, name of life,
Yeah.
a story cut short, and it's so easy to get lost in the headlines.
Mhm.
But we have to remember that there's a human cost to this.
Right.
A family is shattered, a community is forever changed.
Yeah, our hearts go out to Rose, her family, and the entire Lauderdale Lakes community. And, let this be a reminder to all of us to cherish life, to seek peaceful resolutions to conflicts, and to really work towards a world where these types of tragedies are unthinkable.
Yeah. I think that's a really important message to take away from this, that we all have a responsibility to try to build a better world
Absolutely.
where things like this don't happen.
Thank you for listening to Justice for the Souls podcast.
Thank you.